Welcome to EA Sports, everybody. James Cebulski here in the Emerald City. We're in Seattle, and I wonder if we'll get a salmon toss on the ice tonight for the Kraken. Both these teams look ready to go, as does the official. Let's bring it on. The Wild have won the opening face-off and take possession here at the start. Quick pass to Rossi. Seattle's got a hold of it along the wall. Across the line along the left wall. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. And now it's grabbed by Faber. Great positioning by the defender. Tries to get the puck to Dunn. McCann's going to play it against the half wall. And he makes the save with ease. Well, was that quick enough for you?
That was quick. You want to dictate pace, especially when the puck drops, and put one in early. That's the best way to get it done. Well, James, this is on and off. He's taking a hurry, and it had to be because he is right next to the goaltender. He's grade A, and he buries it.
Talked a lot about getting off to good starts, and look at this, case in point right here.
Well, yeah, you get up by one goal early in the game, and it just creates momentum all around your bench. Everyone gets on the ice. They want to contribute. They want to be the one to get the goal on the board and continue to increase this lead. I think they've been real effective to start this game.
Slides it back to the blue line. Oh, what a save on the play!
Oh, that's such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck. Love the pressure on this shift, really dictating pace. They're like a wave of momentum, and they're tough to contain.
They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. And they skated out of the danger zone. And reads the play perfectly and picks out the pass. They've got the defense outnumbered. The Wild have taken possession in their own end.
Gustafson's last save was so impressive, James. Really a last-ditch effort to find the puck. When you out-battle, when you outwill your opponent, everyone around you gets energized. Just look at the bench. Everyone is elevated because of that save. Let's have a look at that last save again. It was absolutely incredible. You're under pressure, you're under attack, really under siege, and you find a way to get to the puck. This is the stuff that champions are made of.
Seattle's high activity in the offensive zone has resulted in them leading here midway through the first. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Gustafson's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Seattle's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Squeeze here in the offensive end. The fans are all over it. Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. Seattle's got it in the offensive zone. Passes it to Johansson. Minnesota's got it in the offensive zone. Puts it in deep. Pushes it across to right. Takes the feed. Seattle's moving it along the wing. Across the line, down the left wall. Chance in front. Denied with the glove by Gustafson.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself to position. You just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job.
On the backhand. Scores! I got 2 words for you. New game.
Yeah, certainly is, James. And who's going to come out on top on the beginning of this face-off? You want to be able to get that puck in the offensive zone and find a way to continue to attack. I think he makes a really good read here, James. He anticipates the play well and gets himself square to the shooter, but unfortunately, this one hits him, and he seems to be a little leaky because it finds its way to the back of the net.
The Wild have brought this game back to even Steven here in the first.
Yeah, they didn't get off to the start that they would have wanted here, James, but they didn't let that deficit grow. And you can certainly feel that momentum building as this period has gone on, and now they get rewarded for their efforts.
Seattle's moving into the offensive end. What a steal in his own end. Slides it over to Hartman. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Scoops up the puck now. Stops it cold. Here's a short pass to Hartman. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Here in the back half of this period, it's all tied up. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? Big save. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. Offense's own face-off, and he wins the draw. The Kraken have possession now. Here he is on a breakaway. What a save of the play!
Oh, James, I thought he had it. He was out, and he could have faked and moved the tender, but he got himself in a little too tight when he made it. And man, what a nice save.
Minnesota's got possession here in their own end. Dishes it to Pitlick. Sends it into the offensive zone. The Kraken have gained control of the puck along the wall. There's a shot. Makes the glove stop. Puck is frozen, and we're going to face off. Stevenson's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Denies that opportunity. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Schwartz. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Good check, frees the puck up. Minnesota's gained possession along the boards. Puck picked up by Stevenson. And that's blocked from someone in front. The Kraken have the puck on the attack. Hammers it on net. And he's going to cover up the puck and get a whistle.
That's a great read by the goaltender to hold on, James. They were under siege in their own zone. Now they have an opportunity to reset, refocus, and get back on their horse.
And they'll start with possession. The Wild have gained possession off the wall. Dumps the puck in. The Kraken have the puck in their own end. Moves it to Foligno. Shot! Makes his presence known on the ice. Minnesota's got a hold of it against the wall. Here's a chance in front! Another pass! And he denies that great opportunity there. Works it across to Winterton. Minnesota's got the puck along the boards. Tries to feed it over to Spurgeon. Minnesota's in now. Puck grab by Boldy. Denies him! Gets it over to Mahura. Loses the coverage there. Minnesota's looking to break out of their own end. Quick pass to Eriksson. Handles the pass. Seattle's got the puck along the wall. Unable to reach that one. Passes it over to Eriksson. Minnesota's got the puck against the half wall. And that somehow stayed out of the net. Oh, he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Well, fun start to this one as period number 1 comes to an end. We've still got lots more still in store. Kids are coming out on the ice here to play the little mini prospects game, and we'll be back with more in a moment.
With hot food and ice-cold beverages, now's your chance to join us at work.
Well, let's see what period 2 has in store for us as they are about to drop the puck. Neither side giving up much in the opening frame, and Here we go, still tied up in the second. All right, Cheryl, we've seen already one period played in this run. How do you assess this?
Minnesota's performance in the first period was lackluster. They didn't generate any offense, and they weren't attacking with any kind of speed. They're going to have to find a way to shore that up, James, because their opponent is really taking it to them. They're fortunate that this game is still tied.
Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. We're still in the early stages of this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. And they win the draw on their own end.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
The Kraken have gained possession. Seattle's got it against the boards. And that one's stolen at center ice. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Eberle. Sends a pass over. Seattle's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession.
It almost looked as if he was going to get by the defender, but that extra move took his face away, and it goes the other way.
Minnesota's got the puck behind the net. The Kraken have possession along the boards. Seattle's got it in their own zone. And he makes the easy save. Moves it quickly over to Lindgren. Taken along the wall by Beniers. Nice zone entry from the middle. Coming to the slot. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. We are all tied up in this one. Seattle's won the faceoff. And then got caught up in traffic and goes off a stick. Sends it over to Tarasenko. Minnesota's on the attack. And that's taken by the defense. He got all of that one. Takes it and looks ahead. The Wild have taken possession along the wall. Pass back to the point. Oh, just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Minnesota's got a hold of the puck. Great use of the twig as he puts that one away. And a great save.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Stevenson's getting called for 2 minutes here by the officials.
Well, this is just a lack of discipline and emotional control. You can see his frustration. He extends the arms, and he gets a cross-checking call.
Well, as both teams dig in for the face-off here, just moments away, it's our first opportunity to look at the power play unit here.
First power play opportunity of the game. You know they've worked on this in practice, the setup, the look that they want. Let's see how they move the puck around the perimeter and look to attack.
Shuts him down.
Well, great A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
Wright's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here.
Alexiak's in a lot of pain here, James. You can see it in his face as he's hobbling and laboring, trying to get back to the bench. Anytime you're injured, you want to know exactly where the play is. You don't want to put your team in a vulnerable spot, but you got to get off.
Foligno's ready for the draw on this man advantage. Beniers wins the faceoff. Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. Sends the pass over. From off the wall and onto his stick. Here's a chance behind the net. How did he stop that one?
Well, that shot came quick and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
Foligno's lugging the puck. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. They go on the attack through center. Quick feed to Hartman. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Minnesota's got possession here in the offensive zone. Grabbed along the board by Rossi. Oh, how about that for sacrifice.
Well, on a PK, you have to sacrifice, and I love the way that he gets out there aggressively and makes sure that that shot does not get to the net.
There's the whistle, icing the call, big face-off looming. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Seattle's won the defensive zone draw. From along the walls, they're gaining momentum. Quick pass to Beniers. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Saucers it tape to tape. Seattle's got the puck. Here's a short pass to Beniers. Minnesota's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Here's a feed in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Fires it on net. Glove save. Brodin stick handling in his own zone. Minnesota's got the puck along the wall. And that's a smart heads-up play by Stevenson. Seattle's across the blue line. Puts it on net, and that one's turned aside.
Gustafson's helping his team with his rebound control and really keeping the puck away from the front of the net and cleaning up the trash.
Picked up along the boards by Trennan. Feeds the puck over to Pitlick. Minnesota's got it along the wall. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. Up along the wing. Minnesota's got the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Jiricek. The Kraken have the puck against the boards. Seattle's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Puck scooped up by Middleton. And that's stolen by McCann. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. There's the whistle as the puck stopper likes to hang on.
Beniers is such a difficult player to defend. Take it from me, a former defender. I mean, someone that can shimmy and shake left to right, has a great set of hands and IQ. So difficult to contain one-on-one. Sometimes if you can get their stick around, you get a shot off while you have the body. I mean, it is scary playing against these type of athletes.
Here in the late goings of the period, we got a tie game. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Middleton's moving the puck through his own zone. Passes over to Tarasenko. Rocks him. Slides it across. And he stamps that one with the glove. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs off. Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. The Wild have gained control of the puck along the wall. Oh, he got caught!
Well, he got smoked, James, and it's a yard sale. He's got to go find his stick and make his way back to the bench.
Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum change. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Great pressure in the offensive end by Winterton. Taken by Pitlick. Shot! 5 seconds and he makes the save. All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack because the third period is just around the corner. Welcome back to EA Sports, your home for all things hockey. Sabalski, Pounder, and here comes the third. It's been a fun one so far, all tied up as we are now underway here in the third period. And he loses control of the puck. Fantastic save! Takes the shot, makes another stop. Quick pass across to McCann. And takes a tour out of the offensive end to find some space at center. Minnesota's got the puck in their own end. And now he angles it across to Boldy. Intercepted at center by Beniers. There's the whistle. Offside is the call.
Cord's been fantastic in this game. It's the timely big save, and he's a real difference maker, not just between the pipes, but also the message it sends to the entire team. Just a calm, right? Anytime you're defending, you find a way to make that save, and now all of a sudden you're moving the puck north. I think you play differently when you have a guy in the net who's making those kind of saves.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. It's all tied up. And off the draw, they pick the puck. Moves it to Stevenson. Shot! And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. Gustafson's going to hang on for a whistle. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. They go on the attack from the left side. Angles it over to Faber. Turned aside with the glove. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Stevenson's won it off the faceoff. Moves the puck. Swatted out of midair. Minnesota's got control of it now from their own end. Goalie with the stop. Gustafson's going to make the smart decision and hang on for a much-needed whistle here.
Well, there's so much urgency in this game at both ends because it is a nail-biter, and he has been outstanding between the pipes. I mean, making the saves, critical, timely saves. But guess what? This is a great decision to just hold on to this puck, slow things down, give everyone a breather.
Moves it quickly over to Winterton. Gets a glove on it to make the save. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Passes it over! And there's the save of the play! And he can't hang on after that hit. Shot! And the goaltender manages to get a pad on that one. Good battle along the boards for the puck. And he takes a shot! He's got it! And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift, and you can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down. There's something about the jump to his legs on this shift here, James. You just knew that he was going to drive play, and that's exactly what he did by winning the loose puck battle and then taking it to the net for the goal.
Jumped in front by one here to start this third period.
Well, they're exactly where they want to be, James. They're leading their skate. They're in the third period, and they're owning puck possession. Now it's just being aware, managing the puck, making sure if they're in trouble high in the offensive zone, they get it deep. Take care of the puck, and you'll take care of the game.
Quick feed to Trennan. And now it's grabbed by Alexiak. And he takes the feed. Takes a shot, and that's blocked in traffic. And he gets in front of that. The Wild have gained possession off the wall. Jostled off the puck. Good stand-up hit on the play. Jiricek's carrying it ahead. Seattle's gained possession along the boards. The Kraken have taken possession in their own end. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. There's a shot! Oh, and he steps up with the glove to stop that one.
Gustafson's been so consistent throughout tonight's game, and I mean, he's made timely saves as well. A lot of shots that he's faced, and his save percentage is an indicator of it.
Seattle's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Puck picked up by Foligno. And he takes the feed. Tries to get the puck over to Faber. Seattle's got a hold of the puck now. Slides the puck across to Hinostroza. Here's a shot. Glove save by the goalie.
Goaltenders work so much on their reaction time, and man, this is just a clinic right now as he flashes the glove and makes the save.
midway mark of this period, we've got a 2-1 game. And off the draw, they win possession. Handles the puck. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. You'll need more than that to beat him.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey. Putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
Quick pass to Dunn. Nice hit on the play there. Minnesota's got a hold of it along the wall. Puck knocked loose after that hit. They fight for it along the boards. Seattle's looking to break out of their own end. Beniers has it in the defensive end. Moves the puck along the half wall. And he takes the dish. Here's a short pass to Rossi.
It's been a low-scoring affair, James, but it's been entertaining on both sides.
Puts it off the inside of the iron.
Seattle's lead will not change. Sometimes you do all the hard work to get to the right spots on the ice, but you don't have any puck luck, and that was evident there as it hit the post and out.
Here he is on the tip. Oh, and just gets a piece of it. Oh, and he missed the net.
I think he does a great job of getting to position here, James, to be able to get that shot off. He gets it off fast and quick. He just misses wide. Beniers has done a great job to get to the areas of the ice where he can get his shot off, but unfortunately, just a little fine here and wires it off the iron.
Both sides lining up for the face-off, and I can think of one padded goaltender who would love nothing more than a quick clear here, Cheryl.
Oh, you know it, James, because the puck has been in the offensive zone. Just look at the last shift where they maintained pressure throughout that shift until they got that whistle. So they'll need to continue that, because if you're the opponent and you're saying, hey, who's most vulnerable right now? You know it's the goaltender, so you want to keep him hemmed in.
Minnesota's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Big stop right there. Pass behind the net. Puck grab by Courtier. Moves it around along the half wall. Here's a chance. Oh, he kind of struggled with that one, but he got just enough to keep it out. Dismissed that chance.
He's out battling his opponent right now. He is so dialed in. He's tracking the puck, making save after save. It's about time his team starts working in front of him.
Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Sends the feed in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Goaltender has made his way to the bench. The extra scores into the empty net, and that should probably wrap this one up.
Yeah, well, it'll seal the deal, James. The insurance marker. A lot of fun as well. Goal scoring is fun. Doesn't matter how it goes in, even if it is an empty net. That's a strong effort all the way around. Stingy defensively at the end of the game, and they're able to get that empty netter. And at the dying minutes here, James, it should seal the deal.
Seattle's empty net goal has pretty much widened the gap to a point where this should be elementary from here on in.
Yeah, that should do it. I mean, they put themselves in this position, right? They got the lead late in the game, and they found a way to finish it off. But man, oh man, that was a really nice play to convert on the empty netter.
Feeds it to Trenton. Moves it to Middleton. And that one's stolen at center ice. The sense of urgency has really set in. They pulled the goal. The extra attacker's out. The Kraken have taken possession along the wall. Well, let's into the yawning cage. It's an empty net goal.
Well, anytime you pull your goaltender, you're looking to make something happen, James. There's no question about that. But this time, it just doesn't work out in your favor, and it winds up in the back of the net. You can see the body language on them, James. The dying moments of the game, and they're able to get the empty net goal. Everyone can take a deep breath here, as that should do it.
Seattle's won the draw. Pass across to Marchment. Slides the puck to Hartman. And that's knocked away by Marchment. And one last save. And that brings it up to this one here this evening. Well, Cheryl, there's a reason why we pay you the big bucks. How do you interpret what went down tonight? I mean, the empty net goal is certainly a hot-button topic here.
You take your goaltender out in desperation. You want to find a way to win the game. And once that first one goes in, I've been on the other side of it as the defender. And let me tell you, it ain't fun when you got one to multiple goals going in.
Well, hope to see you down the road real soon as we say goodbye here from ringside tonight. From all of us here on EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. Good night.